Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. We need to up production if we want to get any good quantity of electromagnetic science packs made here. We're up to 38. Here comes a few more. We now have 42. Being very much bottlenecked by the holmium solution here. It's being bottlenecked by the holmium ore. It's being bottlenecked by the salvaging business. And so, should be relatively simple to start trying to fix that, kinda. We're just adding a whole bunch more recyclers. Now the question becomes, is there going to be problems caused by all that? Also, we are running out of the circuits here. Is all getting recycled? Eventually this will fill up. It's also going up into here. How many more of these is this making? A couple more. We're gonna need a couple more though, so that's alright. So yeah. We just need more stuff being made here. Let's make some more recyclers. How many more? Yes. Need some concrete for that. We got a box full of that stuff. We got a box that's even more full of that stuff too. So, there we go. That's 4. Need some steel. Got a box full of steel too. It's also almost completely full. Now we're out of iron. Should have a box that's taking some iron. Right here. Yep. We're making gears. We don't need to make gears. Stop making gears. We got gears. Maybe we're taking the gears. It's also an option. Let's make like 10 more recyclers. How's that look? How are we feeling about that? How much do we have left here? 114,000. It's going down. We also do have this entire crate network of scrap that needs to be dealt with. Can't really put that on the lines quite as nicely though, unfortunately. We need to do something with this though. If we were to take some fast inserters, both sides here. Get some stuff on here. No power for anything. Let's do an underground like that. Power for everybody. Connect the power. What is that for now? Take all this scrap out of these boxes. Combine it, put it on places, bring it back in here. Something. If we were to something like this, give us enough space to work. Either side's fine. Drop this just back onto here. This will get through some of this at least. Two. Ease this way. That rock. Thank you, big rock. Let's go here. Let's start from over here. And just grab in some of this scrap. Put that into here. Get some more things. We have 8 more of these here. Should be good. We can fit 2 on this side easily. I'll put another 2 on this side. It's definitely going to increase the supply going through. That should be a good start. So we're going on the side there. Just line it up with the exit point. Looks nice. Like that. And then power for everybody. And that is some recycling going. Now, how much of our current recycling ability is this taken care of? Looks like it is piling up here. These are going. This one is also going. It's mostly just taking care of it. It's looping back now. So that's good. It means we're getting more stuff through. Question is storage. I'm going to be using possibly slightly more power. Use slightly more of the dimensions, perhaps. It's rocking back and forth. It's not ideal. Gears is going. This is like 3 full chests plus this. Should probably move at least one of these chests out for the time being. Just to have a little more space. Whether or not we really need the more space currently, a different question. But right now it's okay. Got the concrete under control. The ice is getting a little full. Steel's almost full. It's going down-ish. Let's take like a row of steel here. Putting quite this much on us at all times. Battery's only like half. Stone is getting full again. Give it another storage box here. Oh, this first one's even full. Not better? Yeah. And advanced circuits are not being taken for anything. Neither is the wire. These 3 are always empty currently. Got another box of advanced circuits here, which could feed itself into this one too. We also have the steel and plastic boxes, copper up here also. Let's definitely doing stuff. Eventually, this would stop. Once this fills up with electronic circuits, I guess. That's okay. That should hold off on advanced circuits filling up everything for a moment. Steel boxes and plastic's gonna be fine for a while, too. Okay. So how is this doing with grabbing everything? It's doing a decent job, at least. I think getting backed up a little bit. A little bit. Stuff on both sides here. It's not quite going at full speed. It's putting in stacks of stuff. Things are mostly getting grabbed. Some of them are getting by and need to go back around again. It's mostly working. Just filling up with stuff? It is. So kind of had a bit of a capacity issue here. Question is, how much this is accomplishing? This will mostly still be working at least, so that's good. If we wanted more than this, we'd need a larger system for taking things off. Could even have a multiple times or multiple chests grabbing the same, more common items. Faster belts, more belts. Definitely options here. As it currently stands, I don't think adding more recyclers is really going to accomplish too much. Look at this going through stuff. It's going. Definitely goes through a lot. I'm gonna stay here. 2.5. 2.5 scrap per second turned into a whole bunch of stuff. Okay. So we're doing 5 per second here, and this is like thousands. It's doing its best. Wait till each row of the boxes are cleared out. It was mostly grabbing stuff. That's better. How's power looking? Getting the steam engines fully going every once in a while. We can tell we're not overdoing it quite yet because of the accumulators. If the accumulators aren't being used, that means we at least have everything we need-ish. It's definitely close, though. I think we could definitely benefit from setting up some more steam engines here. It would also be a use for all of this solid fuel. As long as we don't use too much. And we just need to get more. And we also need to set up rocket stuff, so that's also a thing. Let's go grab the stone we need to make some more boilers. What do we want? Just six. We got 6 here. Just pipe it over to here a little bit further. That'd be easiest. That's 12. Another 8 or something. Grab some stone. Lots of things here. I'll make 15, 16 steam engines. We're gonna need a couple pipes. A couple regular pipes. At least we're getting to iron now. That's something. We could take the copper cable, turn that back into some copper plates. Wouldn't be too many. Then you get 2 cable per plate. So taking 1 cable back and recycling it would give 75% of half of a plate. Or 25% of half of a plate. Not a lot. Not a lot by any means. There's water over here. Okay. It's right on here. So we immediately get hit by lightning. All that. Now right here, there's a medium ruin. We can still also go around and just mine up a bunch of ruins here. Not that we need to. Mostly, we're taking care of things with the whole scrap business. We might need more scraps. We should also look into train down to here or something. We got options. We got ideas. We're also going to need to get the solid fuel over here, too. This current bit of solar stuff just in the middle is not perfect by any means. It's something, though. Steam engines. Multiple power sources. Could also go and set up some more of the towers around the world here. It'll also be beneficial. Let me make some big electric poles and medium electric poles. We can sticks. Technically we can get that from stuff, but go. Just want to send this through and under here in some fashion. Move some stuff around. Make it work. There you go. Squeeze through here. Nope. Then we'll put the power somewhere else here too. We got more accumulators. I guess we'll grab these from various times we work with the accumulator maker. So technically we're gonna get more of that going here too. Store more of the power from the lightning strikes. Definitely an idea. There you go. Hey, come in here. And everybody gets some solid fuel. And hook up all of the stuff here. And over here. Okay. That is more immediately available stuff. It doesn't look like the lightning rods were given as much. 10 hours here? 1 hour? It's different levels, depending on how much it's doing. Interesting. That should be working, though. Sorta, in theory. Let me just clear off this last bit of scrap here. Okay, some scrap. I don't need it. There you go. It's definitely mostly taken care of in here. That's working. How many science are we up to? Anyways. Got 300. Okay. It's definitely going. It's definitely going. And the scrap is also going away. It's only 107k left. What's everything doing up here? Paused. Good. Okay. So I want to look into the idea of the raised trains to go up to this 14 million scrap. So that's a thing. We need refined concrete and steel and rails just to make various rail bits. Rail ramp, rail supports, and rail. Need some stone. I want to just set up these, especially. I don't know if we're really going to need to go further than just this one and maybe this one, so I don't know how much that's really going to take us specifically here. We need some refined concrete, though. Do we even have that being made specifically? Yeah, here it is. Refined concrete. That's going on this way. What we need here is a box full of stuff. We would put that right where there's no power. How much refined concrete we want? Some. Whee. A whole bunch of batteries too. Sure. Let's make a rail ramp. I used all the refined concrete there. Elevated rails. Wild stuff. 61. Let's get everything it needs. Just gonna put all of that in there, huh? Maybe not exactly what we want then. Only takes some of it. Only takes some of it. Still need to get a little bit up in here to make more electromagnetic plants. This is just a pile of holmium plates here. We don't specifically need more holmium plates, just sitting around, I don't think. So for now, we're going to take that and just let it be. Fill up the systems here. Put it like in here. And just place them on here. Fill up everything. Everything that's used in the plates, at least. Got the supercapacitors. Also go into a box, which you don't really need a box for it right now. For the time being, I can just fill things up. It also looks like we're getting slightly low on supercapacitors here. Those are also being used. Let's grab in all the solution here before it makes more plates. That could be a thing. Anyway. Grab some more of these. That's enough to make another rail ramp. We need some rail supports. Need more refined concrete. Some regular concrete. One more set. We can make some more, another rail support. Rail ramp, rail supports. Then we just need some, just regular rails, presumably. Make some of those. Okay. If we wanted to get that to happen, how would this work here? I've really done rail, or even specifically upper rails or anything. big rock is in the way. Fine. We'll go... I'll build on deep oil ocean. How about just a regular rail? We're getting hit by stuff. Oil ocean. If we get up higher, we might be able to just go straight through here. Let's see if we can't line this up somehow. Alright. Can hook up to here. It's higher up on this side. Needs support in here-ish. Needs to be closer in order to get to right here. Rail support here. I'm gonna do the regular rail. It's to here, and it gets to here. It gets to here. We need rail support. Alright, then we can get over to here. This should mostly work here, it looks like. We're just gonna need a few more rail supports in the not super deep oil ocean. That's manageable though. Need more steel. We can do that. Let's get out of the steel that's not going anywhere box. How's that for a thought? Okay. It's not quite as obviously elevated. It's like this. That's okay. Let's see if we can clear this out. All the various bits here. Okay. Yeah, I'll put some storage boxes here just to store some stuff. And just run around, also helping to grab things. Okay. Oh, somebody got hit by lightning. I'm using. Do I have any repair packs? Repair yourself. That's good. We're getting struck by lightning. Ah! Alright, this area needs lightning protection. Can we get power over here? That's a potential problem. Lightning rod needs power. I mean, does it need power itself? I'm not sure about that. Gonna need... I mean, the lightning rods will protect themselves. Will they be able to power the mining drills here, though? That's one problem with this location, I guess. Let's see here. We can put a small power station. Bring... I'd have to bring water, too. Yeah. I don't want to set up a whole other system over here. That would be slightly inconvenient. With such a large quantity of scrap, it's so available. What's we got here? Nothing. Perfect. Okay. So let's make a few more lightning rods. Let's get this whole thing covered somewhat. Also need space for the train to come down. A lot of different stuff that needs to be on this island. Not a very large island either. Alright. Well, that's good. Cliffs and stuff in the way here. I wanted to connect this. The rail ramp go this way. plateau edge. Just blow all this up. It's our northern section. We got a lot of these cliff explosives available. Make that not be a problem anymore. Build the end bit there. Okay. We need space for the train to come down on here. I don't know how sad it can be. What's the best rotation we can do? Best turning radius. Not great. Alright. So we want to go a little bit further down. Let's go like there. And this island's not very large. We get like... I feel like this could be difficult. Can we in any way hook this up to this? Not even close. We're coming more from this outside area here. Slightly further this way, maybe. Oh, the rotation's too much. This is too deep of ocean. Let's go down, that might be easier on us. Go like over on this side. Something like that. Exact spot's not gonna quite work. It's gonna hit there. Alright. What if we put it here? It needs to be close that way. Hook it up immediately to another support. Can maybe do us some good. Out there. We can go even further this way. Might even be better. Let's get rid of more of the edge pieces here, just so we can make this work as best we can. What if we were, like, here? That. And then that. And then we bring this up. This is a rail support. Okay. So we get some more rail support. Also, is lightning hitting this or anything? Not a problem? That's another question. Alright, rail supports. Need more refined concrete. Should be making that. Big box here. Shouldn't need too many more of these. It's definitely just a thought more than anything. Okay. And we also need more just regular rail. Also need more regular rail to just put the trains on too, so that's gonna be something. Okay. It's hooked up. Looks like it. Alright, so that is a area here. And that is something. Okay. This is all slightly in the way because of where the train's gonna need to be. We need some rail signals. Some iron for that. Cap. And big mining drills here. So all the way here, all the way up to there. Oil ocean, of course. Most ones are on like this level. It needs to have access to that level here. As long as it's at least something out here. First one's this way, there's some there. Let's be at least there. Top, we got some right here. Okay. From this side, there's that one there. As these mostly cover everything here. That should be it. Largest outliers around there. Looks good. Make sure these are all, everything here is protected. At least enough. That. All hooked together? Yep. So now it's just constantly out of power. Until lightning strikes. And it uses all the lightning to try to mine a little bit more. Well, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. We can't really get across here. That's too far even for the large power poles. Closest connection would be from here. We can get to about here. We can't build on ocean oil. It's fine. What else are we gonna do with this rail support? Let's do anything else for us. No. Just rail. That's pretty much it. And everything can fit here. Nice. Yeah, the current system over here is going to mine stuff, and then not much else. It's not great. Only mine sometimes. There's some problems with this. There's some problems with this. How can we get power? Also need to make train stops. Picked up the iron we had. And a bit more rail. How's everything going here? Everything is stopped. That's how it's going. Steel box is full? Yep. Alright. Steel box is not even properly aligned here. That's the ice box. Alright. Yeah. We need some kind of warning system that tells us when a thing is completely full of things. Well, it's something. Clean it up. Clean it up. Just some nice good stacks of stuff here now. Those will get put in boxes. Oh, this is the solid fuel box is almost completely full again. Cap. We got a lot of stuff on us. This box, you can have some more scrap. Right, solid fuel is entirely full. Oh, a setup to actually deal with all this. And the gears box is almost also all completely full. Alright. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff here, which is good and bad. Gears box. We only need, with the current setup, so much of the other resources here. It's a slight problem. Concrete box, also almost completely full. There you go. Steel box dealt with. Battery box, half. Stone box, almost completely full. It's a battle out here. This is not ideal for dealing with all this. We get a large number of the advanced circuits put over here. This is doing good. This one's good. This one's using what it can. Okay. It's not perfect because there's a lot of gears coming in here. Not a lot of gears being used for other things, but it's kind of mostly working. Down to only 98,000 scrap here. Okay. Science output, we're at 640. Let's going. Depends how much we really want to try to get through here. Okay. Also going to need a train to actually do the train stuff. It's engine units. There's one engine unit guy that we got rid of. Alright. We need 20 engine units. Stacked to 50. Steel, gears, and pipes. Okay. How many of each? 2 pipes. 100 pipes. Box. Box. $50 steel. 50 gears. It's not even 50, we only need like 20 of it. Having more engines is probably not a bad idea. 100 pipes. Make what we need for that. Okay. Also going to need a cargo wagon. That'll be good. And more belts would be helpful. Okay. So here we are. There's a big rock in the way, that's fine. There's a train stop. Big rock in the way. This is train stop. Mace. Cross over here. See, this guy will get hit by lightning. It's probably fine. We can't set up any lightning rounds there anyway, probably, so. It's kind of going to be what it's going to be. This is train stop. Scrap. There you go. We're gonna need to get power over here if we could. Have stuff to go in here. And then get the engine going back and forth. Bringing stuff, putting it in boxes over here. Or something. I'm gonna use stacks. That'll be fine. Okay. Out of your big rock. And that would head kind of up this way. Lots of rocks here. Stuff to power. Report down here in case we want to use that for things. Should be mostly just on the belts here, though. It's also not going to be stacked coming off like this because we don't have the stacked inserters here. It's kind of something, though. Let's go get our engines to make the locomotive. I also need to get the power down here. Locomotive. Cargo wagon. That's going to also be the solid fuel. It's funny if we're going to bring it back down here. It'll be fine. That'll work. So you scheduling, add station, base. I get to scrap. Let's gotta go backwards. Double-headed? I want to. Add station, base, weight condition, empty cargo. Add station, scrap, weight condition, full cargo. Manual. Can I find a path? So I'm for more details. Yeah, but just go backwards. Can I tell you to be able to go backwards? I mean, we got space to turn around on this side, obviously. Trying to get that to happen over here. Less good. Ow. It's also backwards like this. I guess that might be why I can't get to there. We'll change where all of this is at, I suppose. Alright. I'm going to just put it in here. Do you want boxes? I think boxes, that could be nice. Okay. Steel boxes. Here. I guess it depends where this station is at. You can be scrap. Go. Change the name to scrap. There you go. Still doesn't want to be able to turn around. There's not space here to turn around. Might be need to be dual-headed. Should be a problem. Let's change where this is gonna be again. Let's put the cargo wagon. There's space for a dual-headed system on this side. Would that even work? It's definitely a thing. Might need more train stops though. Okay. Train stop. We need another locomotive. That's more engines, which we have. Okay. Ow. So here we are here. Another train on the other side. Train stop is here. Fuel, you can have some solid fuel. You can have some solid fuel. There you go. This is scrap A. This is scrap B. This is where we're going to put all the boxes. Probably. And inserters. And power. And belts. Okay. And station. We're gonna need base such and such tomb here. Run back across the oil. Again. This is base B. It's for this way. And then another train stop. This side. Can't because it's in the oil. Great. That's just straight onto the oil here, too. We can't just place it right there. It needs to go 2 over. Okay. Take all this down. Let's be out further this way. Looks like. Doesn't feel long enough. Yeah, lost something angle there. We could transition to a so is this side. Let's make it slightly further over here. That'd work. That's enough space. Rail over here. This can be base A or base B. It's on this side. And then another train stop. Where are they across like that? This base A, and then get stuff in boxes, stuff in the train, move it between places somehow. It's full? No. Is there any power here? Relying only on the lightning strikes is not perfect here by any means. And station. Scrap B. Weight condition. Full cargo. Add station. Base B. Weight condition. Empty cargo. I'll tell you a word for that one. I don't know if the other train's necessary here. It's just existing. What if we get rid of you? Get another cargo wagon. Possible. 5, 6. And like that. Struck by lightning does a little bit, puts more in. We would need something else here. I don't know if this is super viable. There's space for more lightning rounds here. Just larger range it might be able to get struck by lightning. Not the worst idea we've had. That would be more power for the area. Ever so slightly. Maybe. It depends how lightning rounds work. New one. Over here. Put one way up in this corner. Over here might be an area that works. Let's put one there. See what that does. Okay. There's no other accessible non-oil stuff here. So we plaster the rest of this with a couple solar panels. Not the worst idea. It would do something at least. We're definitely not going to get any actual anything actually going here, I don't think. Doesn't seem too likely. Even just a solar panel will let it do the tiniest amount of something. Get enough of these going. At least during the day it could be doing a little tiny bit. That's going twice as fast. Look at them go. Okay. I want to make these in a way Let's just put down more solar panels everywhere. One way or another. As many as we can get. Or something. Oh yeah. Here we go. This is a solution. It's gonna fix all the problems here. Oh boy. Like, it sits by lighting, it really does a little bit better for a little bit. This is also only going to work during the day, which is another potential problem with this setup. At least something, though. It's trying. It's trying. I need... It's gonna fill up all the boxes, that'll be good. Could possibly be better to have it just with the better inserters. So it moves more things per gram. Not that's gonna make a huge difference, but, you know, something. Or something adjacent, at least. Okay. They're not going to be perfect with placing these down, but it should at least kind of go. How's this doing? This is full. This is full. Automatic go. This is going. Let's bring the scrap. We don't have the take off the rest of the scrap. We don't have any take off the scrap here. Now it's waiting at the stop. Perfect. Also need to get the fuel here. Seems like it might just work with the way we have it here. I'm not opposed to the idea. Here's this side. Boxes. And inserters. Let's have the boxes. Also helps. Out of fast inserters. Gonna need more of those. Always need more fast inserters. Huh. Power, power, power. Hook the power up to actual power. That's going. We're gonna get the fuel to the train here. Also try not to get hit by the train. Would also be beneficial. Here we go. That's fueled. Now it's getting empty. We're gonna go get... Now it's confused again. Okay. So now I can't get back to here. Why not? Just go. Just go back. Meh. Guess we're still using the second train, perhaps? What if we put the other locomotive back on here? Gave you some fuel. It took the fuel out. That's funny. Ah. There, we got pile of scrap here. Pile of scrap, you can go there. Fuel. There you go. Yeah, we don't have scrap B anymore. That's confused in both directions. I should come back this way. Put the other transition here. This is space A. Scrap B. Inaccessible to the current position. Add station. Scrap A. Recondition. Full cargo. Now it's going this way. Alright. Does it stop at the right spot? Yes. Yes. Now it's filling up with scrap, kind of slowly, but that's expected. Alright. It's looking slightly better. Low on power. How low are we talking? Very low. I mean, is what it is. Want any accumulators? Oh, that's really gonna help too much. Just immediately uses up all of the power there. And the solar panels don't work at night, obviously. Is what it is. Let's fill it up. Now it's going. Okay. This seems to be quote-unquote working. You can just put some more solar panels over there, and it'll mostly work. Mostly. Well, this system here is not perfect. Doesn't need to be, though. What it does need to be is some fuel into the other engine here. It's full. That's good. Alright. So that's doing scrap. This is stopped again. Alright. Why'd you stop this time? Full of gears. Full of gears and dreams. That's kind of going again. Not really. 2 boxes of gears. This is clearly a larger problem that we need to somehow actually solve. Honestly, just taking out more things to put in more boxes is not a solution. As much as it sometimes feels like that would be the easiest way to deal with our problems. We got too many gears. We could just go and recycle a bunch of gears. Figure out some way to make it use up all the gears. Concrete's doing fine. Ice is okay. Steel's getting there. Battery's almost full. Rocks are almost full again. Alright. It's by no means perfect here. But we are using up so much of the scrap. It's down to 87,000. That's why we really need this 14 million. Or at least stuff from over here. Just keep solving your problem there. We need more stuff being taken off this loop in some fashion. We're up to, let's just see down here, 1,000 science. So it's mostly working. Power spiking back and forth over the place as it needs anything. This will be pretty good though. Okay. That is going, we'll call it. Also not getting very many of the supercapacitors because of the plate situation. It's gonna be a self-solving problem here. Some of the solution goes into being a solution, some goes into plates. So we're still being limited entirely by this business. So I might be being limited by how quickly it's making a solution-ish. So maybe we can improve that. Maybe we don't need to. All in all, it's kind of working. We got trains. They're doing their best. Just need to get rockets going. Ish. Then we can get this science, research things. It's working. See if we make it work a little bit longer without being involved, us being involved with it. Next time. Goodbye.